hello from Reply for Reply. Today's video is going to be about how to troubleshoot laptops that don't power up anymore, that are completely dead. So you wake up one day and you find your laptop is dead. So how are you going to check it out? So what I've got here is a laptop that's got that. It's basically dead. It doesn't power up anymore and there's nothing happening. So to troubleshoot, here's what we're going to do, yeah? First of all, the very first thing you do is, if you come closer, you have to remove the battery at the bottom of your laptop. Every laptop has a different way of removing batteries. Make sure there is no power and then power it on even there is no battery or any power coming in, even just like that, okay? And then what I would do, I would put back the battery, not the battery, just the charger, which is already attached to the power, and hook it up to the DC socket and see if it's working without the battery. In this instance, it's not working. I don't see anything, any light, there's no lights, there's nothing. So the next thing I do is to, if you have, is to use another charger. So I'm going to get a completely other charger, which is like this one, but different, so, but compatible with my laptop, to make sure whether the problem is from the charger or the laptop. So I'm going to get another one. So as I said, we're going to get another charger, which I'm confident works. This works on any other models. And I'm going to hook it up to my laptop, again without no battery, and find out if it's working or not. So I'll plug my charger, but one that I know works. Still there is no lights or anything. I'll power it on and it still doesn't power on. So at this moment, if you got a new charger and the laptop worked with the new charger, without the battery, it means the problem was with the charger that you had before. So that's, by now your problem is solved. You can put your battery in the laptop and use it. But here my problem is not solved. I still can't get the laptop to work without the charger. So that means, that tells me the problem is not with the charger, it is with the laptop. It could also mean that it's with both. And how to check chargers, it's a very easy way how to check chargers if they work or not. But the only thing you need is a voltmeter, multimeter. And if you come closer, I'll show you where to set it to. Put so I would set my voltmeter into 20 volts. 20 volts. And on voltmeters you have obviously the red one for the plus, for the positive, and the black one for the negative, okay? So you're gonna hook these two, and I will get the tip of the charger, but make sure that obviously this is gonna be electric, so I have to declare some warning, you know, protect yourself or something. Anyway, I plug my charger into the wire here, and if you come closer, I will show you how to do this. This one, the red one, goes inside, in the inside like that. The black one goes into the surface. So I got that inside, and the black one is on the surface. And here I must see, as soon as I make a connection, I must see the voltage in there, which will be 19 volts, 15, 20, depends on how. But here I'm not seeing any voltage, so that tells me that the charger is no good. But on my other charger, which is the one I worked on, I bought new, if I plug it, so I'm gonna put, as I said, the black one into there, the red one into inside, show the screen as well, and the white one, and see we have 18 volts. That means my charger is working. Show the connection how it is. So this is how we check chargers are working. So now I know that my charger is working, but my laptop is not. So how to do this is, there are two suggestions. Either the socket, the DC socket, which is a very common problem, where your charger hooks to, is broken, is not working anymore. Either it's loose or disconnected, and it's a very, very common problem. Or there's a voltage regulator, which is extremely hard to do for you as a normal user, which needs an expert to look at and replace, or it could be the whole board that's gone and it's not worth repairing. But mostly it's the DC socket. I'm gonna just hook it up there and see if it's loose. Come closer. If I get this much play, I'm pretty confident that it's a DC socket. Look how much play there is. It's very loose. So if it's playing like that, it's no longer making connection. So what we'll have to do in this instance is take the laptop apart and replace this bit here, which is like DC sockets are this. And you can see some of our videos how we desolder and solder that into the motherboard. There's no need to change the whole motherboard. All we have to do is replace that socket, and after that we'll be able to have the power, the laptop to charge, power on, etc. So what I'm saying, the main subject or the main goal is when you do these tests, don't bother using the battery or testing the battery. Always keep it up, because we want to get the laptop to work just with the charger, not with the battery. I haven't even used it for tests, okay? But the reason why I'm 100% positive that it is the DC socket is because when I plug the battery back, because there's a little bit of charge in that battery, just a little bit, if you come closer, the battery alone on the charger, on the laptop, lets me see lights, let me see power. This tells me the laptop will power on. This tells me there is a bit of hope. But most of the time, people's batteries are always dead, they never charge them. So if your battery is dead, it also means you won't get any life from it. So this is what I'm going to do. It's the DC socket for this instance. If it's not the DC socket, it's something far more complicated, and you should take it to an expert if you don't know how to do that. So that's how we test out dead laptops and how we go over doing them. So the first thing to do is to get a charger.
Stop.
In the end, there's also the fuse. Check the fuse, replace that. Sometimes that could go on your charger, which is fuse there, or even you can check the whole wire. These go very quick, so either the wire or the fuse that leads into your charger. So check those as well.